What would you like to tell me about the club?
It's the finest group of people I have ever been involved with. I've been in lots of things and lots of groups and lots of clubs and college things and what have you. But I know that I can count on these people. I can have fun with them. And I also feel like, you know, they were a source of knowledge when we were working on this car to help Matt figure out what needed to be done. We broke down at McCungie one time on the showgrounds. And was about 5 hours later, the car was fixed and we were able to drive it home. It was a servo that had gone. And somebody went home and got one and came back, and they had a terrible time fixing it because everybody wanted to see that transmission. Once he took the cover off, it was like bees around honey kind of thing. But you know, that's the way, you know, people are just right there to help and so forth. And like when Bruce Erlin's wife died, there was something like 39 people at the funeral, ACD people, and Harry Golden came all the way from Rhode Island for the funeral, and Bill came all the way down from Rome, New York, which is even further than what happened. But it is the people and the things we've seen and done and the experiences we've had. We're just so broadening. Yes, it is an extended family. Yeah, yeah.
That's what I've found about it, is that there's people in it's closer.
Right.
It's closer as my family.
That's right. Yeah, you agree with each other more than you do with your family sometimes.
I think that's true.
Yeah. As we've broken down places, everybody has been so helpful. Not necessarily club people, but just strangers. He broke down on the way to a car show, which was 9 or 10 miles south of us, and a man went home and got tools and came back so Matt could fix the car. And that's just the way we have found people, you know. The one thing that bothers him is when they ask you what kind of car it is, and you say it's a Accord, and they say a Honda. Yeah. That frightens him kind of thing. So I think it's wonderful that you all have kept these cars on the road and kept them going, and show the world that, you know, we can make things that are good and lasting.
I think that's true, and I think that's true, and especially in this club.
Yes.
But I think that's true with other antique car clubs too. I've had a lot of experiences with AACA.
We just don't have time because we're so busy with this club to get involved in AACA or classic car and so forth. Because we're always doing something with AUBURN Cord DUESENBERG folks.
Sometimes you get too extended.
Yeah, definitely. But it's been a fun ride, and may it go on for a while. Kind of thing. So our daughter does drive the car, and our son Scott can drive the car. So we don't know if we trust Scott to drive it, but Lynn has driven it in the parade, and she's very capable. And her husband's a good mechanic, so we know that possibly the car will stay on the road and keep being used, which seems to worry a lot of people in the club, you know, about what's going to happen to their cars when they can no longer drive them.
That happens a lot with the people with cars, so that you don't know what's going to happen to them.
That's the story of my Cord life.
Is there anything special that you'd like to tell us about your experience in the club?
I think, you know, as I said before about, you know, breaking down, everybody was so helpful except on the New York Thruway. Once a policeman came up behind me, and I didn't know this. I had my head in the trunk. He was putting a new fuel pump.
Putting bolts in them.
And he was putting the bolts up through the trunk, and I was trying to put the nuts on the bolts. And this policeman touched me on the behind. I almost went through the car. It was such a shock. And he was really nasty. He said, "When are you going to get this thing off here?" And Matt said to him, "Well, if we wait 2 minutes, you can see me drive away." That suited the policeman. And he did. You know, we were well off the road, but, you know, I guess, I don't know where we were going, someplace AAC or ACD. The
Canadian meet.
Was it Canadian meet we were going to? But we got there and we got back, and that's, you know, the way it goes. And the people have been just wonderful, absolutely wonderful. I'll tell you a story that when 9/11 happened, folks in Canada wrote us a letter saying how sorry they felt that the United States, who helps everybody in the world when there's tragedies, and nobody was helping us. And it was club members, and I thought that was just so really nice. It was such a good feeling, kind of thing. So, these people care.
We've lost a lot of members that are club members that are friends, and it's like losing someone that's in the family.
That's right. That's right. Yeah. But we were there to support the other person, which is what I think is what's really nice.
I don't really know what else to say to
I think that's it.
I've heard so much of.
Yeah, same things. It's interesting how everybody that's been interviewed says it's the people. As much as the men like the cars, it's the people.
And I said that, and I thought it was just unique to me, but no, it's everybody.
Everyone, yes.
Yeah. Everybody, though. I mean, that is the thing.
The main thing.
This is it.
Yeah. So, thank you.
Thank you.
I don't really have anything more to say other than that I've heard so much today that